Hey guys, it's Work at Home Gal here. So this video is not a cash stuffing video. You can see I have my cash stuffing tray out and I have this binder out, which I haven't been doing much saving in, and this is an unstuffing video. So the reason why we are unstuffing this is because I went over budget with a few things, which is embarrassing to admit, but I did. Between Christmas shopping, buying a few things for myself, stuff to decorate with the Cricut, and then of course the fact I have my winter tires, thank God. We at least have that covered, but they need to go on my rims. I gotta get that done, which is what the maintenance was for. So some of this money is definitely going mostly to that, but this is something we're going to unstuff, and we're not going to stuff this again until sometime in 2024. We're almost at the last month of 2023, and that doesn't mean I'm not going to cash stuff anymore. Don't forget, I still have, let me grab it here. I still have this binder, which, if you recall from the recent stuffing video, this is all from the games that we've been doing. And this one is great because it's definitely much better if you're trying to do low income. And don't get me wrong, you can do low income here too, but we'll see how it goes. See, I started all this stuffing kind of towards the end of the year, and that didn't work in my favor, in my opinion. So I think January, we're gonna be, like today, we're resetting this binder back to 0 basically, and there may be new categories added for 2024. I haven't decided yet, but I have a while to come up with my idea for it. So what we're gonna do is kind of just look at each category here, and we're going to pull the money out and we're going to place it here. So that also means taking these out, which I'm not using again. So I'm just going to rip those right out. This was for Binks, and we started with the $25, and look at how, see, I started on July 12th and then on October 12th, and he passed away July 27th. This is supposed to be Gabby's new savings, but that's not quite how that's going to work. So the sheet says 45. Let's just verify that 45 was indeed in here. We have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. We do, which is excellent. So that's our spot for 20s. This is our spot. Oh, excuse me. Let's go back one. Why am I always doing this? Okay. Our spot for 20s, our spot for 10s, and our spot for 5s. And actually, that was kind of stupid. Let's open that up. So, remember I told you in the next video I was going to be taking this off and putting Gabby's name because she's my new cat. That will be a 2024 thing. We're not going to worry about that now since we're on stuffing. So, the next one is emergency. And emergency doesn't have a lot in it, actually. As you can see, emergency only had savings put in twice. So what do we got here? 90, it looks like. So let's verify that we have $90 here in emergency. So we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, easy enough. So apparently, let me just pull these back. We're going to have a spot for 50s as well. That's my kitty as well. So she may be joining the video. She's kind of looking at what I'm doing like, what are you doing? Next one is car maintenance. I don't think much got put in here either, unfortunately. Looks like we saved 100, then 20. So 120 is what we should have in here. Let's take a look. We got $100 and 20. That's good enough. So we'll get that out of there. Maybe I should put this actually this way. It might be a little bit better. I know it's not quite fully in screen there, but we'll be doing more counting, so don't worry about that. And then of course there's annual subs. Annual subs only has 60 in there. Saved 40, then 20 it looks like. Let's take a look here. I said 60. Yes, I did. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It works out quite well. There's some 20s. And we got some 10s. Excellent. Then the new phone. By the way, I got the new phone and I didn't fully save for it. In fact, I might pull this out. Yeah, we only got 120 save for the new phone, 100, then 20. I'm sorry, but there was an unlocked Google Pixel 7 for $469 on Best Buy during Black Friday. I had to do it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. So, I mean, that's not quite the price of it, but not a big deal. That also came out of some savings I had in my bank account that's not related to this. So, now Christmas, this is one of the savings challenge that's actually on my shop. So this one is you color in and save up to 560. We definitely did not. I think all we saved was 160. We got the star colored, and then we got 60 right here that's colored. So that's 160. So we'll double check in Christmas if we have 160. I definitely spent more than that on Christmas, but it is what it is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then there's Black Friday, which I know I spent too much on as well. This is also in my shop. This is a printable download, a Black Friday saving challenge, color save. You can see I don't have a lot colored here. We got 50 and 40, which is 90. 20, that's going to be 110, I think, and then another 10 should be 130, I believe. So let's check out Black Friday and see what we got. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. I counted that wrong, apparently. Okay, 50 and 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, that's 90. 20, that's 110. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is. Okay, I said 120. There is. Okay, that was my bad. Okay, I'm gonna straighten this all up for we can get a total here and have a better look. Okay, so I went and I didn't count the money. I used the the things that were in the binder, the budget sheets. I wrote down all the totals and I added them up, which I'm going to do again with my iPhone calculator here. My total is 715, so we're going to do it again for you guys can see, I think. Maybe I'll push this over, but you should be able to see both of these here. So for banks, we have 45. Emergency, we have 90. Car maintenance, we have 120. We have 60 for the annual subs. And we got 120 for the phone. And Christmas has 160. And Black Friday has 120. 715, and that's the total we have here. So now we're gonna push this over and we're gonna count. This is all the money from in there. We're gonna count it. Okay, there's 100 right here, 50. You're gonna see me count, because I like having the hundreds out. So you're gonna see this is gonna look a little weird, but that's okay. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and I'm taking a 10 from here to make it 100 because that's just so much easier for me. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I randomly had to sneeze and pause the video, so we're going to restart on the 20s here. Sorry about that. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is 400. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is going to be 500. Then we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is 600. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. That is a 700, I believe. And then this should be 15, which is exactly 15. So let's just double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and over here 15. So I'm gonna say I've done better than this as far as like on film saving challenges go, because I've done that before I started doing it on my YouTube channel. I've definitely had some better ones that I've done, but you know, I'm still proud of myself for doing this. The little bit that I got saved, and I'm just gonna have to, for 2024, make some saving goals where I do a little bit better. And all this money is going towards literally payments on the credit cards for things that I did for Christmas, which I didn't always use cash for. So a lot of this money is going towards that. And then, of course, the car. And honestly, I already have money in my bank account saved for the car, actually, despite what I had in the envelope. So I may not even worry about the car from this. I may focus all of this onto my credit cards, because you got to think about it. I have the phone on there, which was $500 and something with tax. I can't remember the exact amount. You know, and then there's the couple of Michael orders I did. There's like there's a few different things I did, and this doesn't actually cover all of it, but this 715 is going to bring down a big chunk of it, so that's really nice. Like, I'm looking forward to that, because it's important to me to keep those bills paid down. I don't want them getting too outrageous, obviously. Nobody wants that. But yeah, so here it is. We are done with this binder. So literally, this is an unstuff and reset video. You can see I put the envelopes back in, but for 2024, some of these envelopes may be leaving. Like Binks, for instance, will be Gabby. Emergency probably will stay. I think car maintenance will stay. Annual subs may and may not stay. New phone is no longer a category needed, because I have a phone on the way. Christmas and Black Friday, they may come back, but they may come back a little later on. But there's no harm in starting in January, I guess, to save for that. But here it is. This is going to pay some payments on the credit cards. Yeah, so the next cash stuffing video is going to actually be with this right here, this pink guy that has the games. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. There'll be links below, like to my Twitter, my TikTok. I haven't been posting on TikTok or Twitter very much, but if you want to follow me there, those will be there. The link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, if you like this, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And happy budgeting. Have a great day now.